Hey, TikTok. I wanted to read something that I wrote. I'm a writer, and I use writing as a form of therapy to release, to get things off my chest. And I wrote something as a response to a conversation I had with my mom last night. I have a very, 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 very troubled relationship with her. I have pretty much my entire adult life for sure. I made a video and overwhelming, just pouring into me. And first of all, let me thank y'all for that. I had made another video thanking you guys for it, and for some reason it just wouldn't post. And so I took it as God's sign to say, I don't want you to post this video. So I didn't. I'm not going to, but just thank you guys so much. Like, you guys made me feel so seen and so heard and so validated. And I just appreciate y'all for that so much. Um, Me and my mother, when I spoke to her last night. So here's this update with my grandmother. We recently just found out that we have the slab of our home, it has a flood. There's like a flood all up underneath it. And so they have to do a complete repiping of our home, right? They're going to be turning the water off while they do it clearly, because you're working with the pipes and stuff. And so, again, when you're caregiving for an elderly person, you can't not have water on in the house because, she has toileting accidents and stuff like that. And so, I just was like, okay, we probably gonna have to get a hotel or something, because I'm not about this. We're gonna be super displaced. They were saying it was gonna take 11 days. Now it's looking like it's gonna take longer. Anyways, moral of the story is this. I reached out to, again, the family and said, you guys have to come and get grandmother right away. We're probably gonna have to go to a hotel. So anyway, I was like, you guys, you need to come get her. We're gonna have to go. They just found out that they're gonna start the work literally right now. It's gonna take 11 days. So you guys need to sort it out between, amongst y'all, the next 11 days. So my mom then sends me a text message. I'm going to send her anything. I had decided not that long ago that I was not going to have a relationship with my mother anymore. I keep letting her in and she keeps hurting me. And every time she does it, it's like it starts my healing journey all back over to day one. And so it's been a very emotional time for me with regards to just so much family loss of relationships. And so anyways, I write as a form of therapy for myself. I wrote something regarding the situation with my mom. She said she feels bad that I'm making her look bad. And so I made a response. And I already know people in my family are going to have really a problem with this, but I really don't give a shit. This is my story and I'm going to tell. So last night when I spoke to you, after I again asked for help in taking care of your mother, because our house has a slab leak and it's going to need major repairs, your response was, nope, can't do it. Ain't gonna be able to do it. You didn't care about the fact that we are going to have to be without water while they fix it, which is set to take 11 days, and we're possibly being displaced. You didn't ask if we had a place to go. Me, your daughter, your grandkids, whom you claim to love so much. Oh, and quick, let me do a quick story time. And during that time, my mom came down, which was the first time that I had seen my mother in a really, really long time, because I had gone no contact with her for these reasons here. She's always been very harmful to me, and she doesn't care about how the things she says and does affects her children. The other children put up with it. I'm the only one that doesn't. And so I get scapegoated. I'm always the one blamed for everything. It could be like, when Nene Leakes say, now how I get in it? And I'm still in it. Even though I may not even know what's going on. I still be in it. Because I'm just the scapegoat. Somebody has to take the blame. And my mom, because I'm the only one of her kids that really stands up to her. I'm the only one of her kids that really tells her what it is. She lets me take the blame. It's always me. So anyways, she came down here. First time I had seen her in a really, really long time. When the last time when I was asking my family for help, and I told my mom, I asked her for 2 weeks, and I told y'all she gave me the 4 days. When she was getting ready to leave, I was like, okay, well, all right, I'll see you later, Mom. My little 7-year-old daughter was like, why did you call her mom? And I said, because that's my mom. My daughter said, you have a mom? I didn't know you had a mom. And my mother was right there when she said it. Anyway, back to the article. You didn't even ask about your mother. The one that I'm caring for alone. Nope. The only thing you cared about is the fact that I made a video about you not taking care of your mother, and that you said it made you look bad. while I'm on the phone sobbing, your child, to my mother, because I let you back into my life and you again broke my heart. But the only thing you cared about was how the video I made you look. I cried a deep, soul, gutter purging cry. And the only thing you cared about was how you look on the internet. While I'm taking care of your mother alone, you just stood around and watched. You were there watching me all alone while I tried to get your sister to help care for y'all's mother. You just watched. You watched how she refused and got mad at me because I even asked for help, like the audacity of a person being a human being and saying, oh, hey, I just need a little bit of help. If you don't mind just taking her every here and again. The audacity of me. And that's another thing. In this whole thing, those things where it's just like, because I'm the kind of person, like if we have a falling out, right? You can't then just turn around a couple months later and be like, hey, girl, what's going on? Absolutely not. We're going to have to talk about what happened. And because I'm the person that likes to talk about what happens, I'm considered messy. No, it's called communication. Hey, when you said XYZ to me, or when you did XYZ to me, it made me feel blank. That's not messy. Or if someone says, well, such and such said you did it. I'm the person, I'm going to get us on a group chat to sort these things out. That's seen as messy. I see it as emotional intelligence. Like, why would I want to do the he said, she said, and things keep going back and forth when maybe there's a misunderstanding, which I feel like 99% of arguments and stuff is a simple misunderstanding that could be healed up by a 2-minute conversation if all parties are willing to have it. In my family, nobody is except for me. And so I make people uncomfortable. The fact that I can stand in whatever I'm in and I'm going to demand, my family talking about something with your little boundaries. Yeah, with my little boundaries. My boundaries ain't there for you whether you like it or not. My boundaries are for me. You ain't got to like my boundaries, but you're going to respect my boundaries or you're not going to be able to have I will not let you handle me at all. You're going to handle me. My little slogan is you're going to handle me with care, kindness, and love, or you're not going to be able to handle me at all. And so that's the thing. Because I am so that way, people take me as aggressive. That's not aggressive. But if you want to see it as aggressive, fine. I'm going to aggressively enforce my boundaries. It took me years and years and years to get to a space in my mental health where I felt at peace. I'm talking years. I had to eliminate or remove myself from a ton of toxic relationships. And I just one by one started to realize who wasn't for me. And I'm a giver. I said it before. I'm a giver. Givers give and give and give until there's nothing left to give. And then they still try to dredge up from some place deep down some more to give. And then when you turn around and you need to be poured into and there's nobody there, that shit is heartbreaking. So I learned to be at peace in ultimate solitude. And once I went into ultimate solitude, I had a level of peace that I have never experienced in my life. And becoming my grandmother's caregiver, and this is not her fault. I'm not blaming this on her at all. She needed to be cared for. Again, she cared for all of us. It's what we're supposed to do. But becoming her caregiver, because I'm doing it on my own, my peace was destroyed. And it's just plummeted ever since then. I got introduced to people that I've known my whole entire life. And the healing, the inner work that I had to do to get back okay with regards to my mother, it had to be started over. Now I'm back at square root 1.